Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. We are going to be looking at my March budget today. We're already in March, the sun is out. It's been out for a couple of days now and I'm really happy to see it. It's not particularly warm, but there are sun traps in the house, but outside still a bit nippy, but it's just so nice to see the sun. If my tummy's rumbling in this, I'm so sorry. I've just eaten in a bit of a rush, so we have to do this now. So yeah, we are going to be looking at my March budget. I do a monthly budget, I get paid monthly, so that's why I do it that way. So let's move the calculator over here and we're going to write March here so we know what we're doing. Okay, so every month I start the month writing down how much my debt is at. Last month we were at £21,984.12. And now this month, at the start of January, we are at £21,614.75. So that is around £370 less, just under £370 less. So that's really good. That keeps me accountable. Of this total, it includes a laptop that I bought last year, which I kind of still want to pay it off just for me. I mean, it's already, like I say, included in this credit card. This is all credit card. But I kind of still want to actively pay it off or know that it's going towards that item. So there's £534.99 left to pay. We managed to put £5 towards that in the savings challenge last month. I don't think there's going to be much of a savings challenge today. But yeah, there might be one roll of the dice. Oh, I've just realised I haven't taken the dice out. We'll do that when we get to it. So we were paid this month because my HR messed up. They paid me extra last month, which I was thinking might be the case, and then a lot less this month, but that's fine. So my wage was £945. Child benefit, £102.40. And so I'm going to put a box off here. Aeroplane's going across, sorry if that's too loud, hopefully not too loud. I'm going to get a second child benefit payment this month. It's paid for weekly, so that means 1 month in every year you end up getting 2 payments. So that will fall this year. It'll be on the last day of March that I get the second payment. So I'm not going to include that in the amount I'm going to add up now for the budget. This will be halved. And I'll tell you where that money will be going in a moment. I also had £7.24 that was left unspent in February. I managed to try and get as much items for March bought in February as I could. So even though there's only £7.24 brought over, I have bought gifts, I've bought book day costumes, I've bought like things that needed to be paid for in March, I bought in February, so it's not so bad. And I also have school trip £25 that I set aside last month, and that will be coming out of my account this month. So I'm sorry, I'm not breathing very well. I've got I'm sat in a really funny position again where I can't really breathe properly, but that's just my setup. So okay, let's see how much money we've got to work with then. So we're just doing the 945 and the 102.40. So we've got £1,047.40. Put that here. We've got £1,047.40 of wage to spend. So my train this month is quite a biggie. I'm in 4 weeks of work and I'm doing 2 extra days, so that's exactly 16 train tickets. So 128.80. Bonus ball this month, there are 5 Saturdays, so I put £3 in for myself, my son and my husband, and the bonus ball kitty at the moment is at £88, I think. Nobody's won it for 11 weeks. There's 8 of us that put in, so £8 every week. And it's just based on the National Lotto bonus ball. So I can't cheat, which means I can take part because we keep our same numbers every week. My number's 45. And yeah, whatever bonus ball comes out of the National Lotto draw is the winner. So if nobody wins it, we all put in another £8 and then that builds up, which is why it's at £88. I'm really hoping I win it. I want it. I mean, we all want it. Okay, Amazon. We have, my writing is so bad today, but I'm at a really funny angle, so I'm so sorry. Amazon is for my son's Amazon tablet. That's £6.99. My mobile is for this month £31.40, but that is going up by around £1 next month, sadly. But my contract ends in July, so it will drop in July because I pay for my phone in instalments and that will be paid off then. So it'll be about £13 less. So we'll see. So that's good. And I'm just going to run my phone into the ground really before I get a new one. Clubs. This is a bit of a guesstimate. I've put 70 plus 70 from my husband, 140 for school clubs. This is paying for clubs from after Easter holidays through to potentially end of July or middle of July. I don't know when they're going to stop the school clubs. Last year they stopped them at end of June and we had to play for 3 weeks of the wraparound, like just the sort of care. It's like still at the school, but they just play there and they get fed like a little snack and they play and they go on the iPads or they run around, whatever they want to do. It's not like his other school clubs are like, he does basketball, he does drama, he does choir. The wraparound is just basically child minding, essentially. So I don't know. That is a guesstimate. I couldn't do anything more with that for now. Netflix has gone up to $5.99 from $4.99. And my MBNA credit card is $132 this month. I have rounded that up to the nearest pound. MBNA 2, I've also rounded up to the nearest pound, so that's $179. My Halifax credit card, I've rounded up to $58. And my HSBC, I've rounded up to $176. Savings for my son, £10, like always. I'm thinking of starting investing for my son. So we put a set amount into his savings every month. He's got like a pretty good interest rate, I think, on his kids' savers account. But yeah, I'm thinking of an ISA, an investment ISA for him separately. And basically that will be anything that he kind of sells. So normally when he sells a toy or something through Vinted, he always gets the money. If it's his thing, he gets the money. We sold some Pokemon headphones for him a couple of days ago. It's only £4, but instead of him just having that money to waste, I think I'm going to start, I might do like a percentage of anything he gets. I don't really know. I don't know if to do birthday and Christmas money as well. I don't know, but a percentage of money that comes to him from whatever area in his life. Maybe he can keep 50% to spend and then 25% into a savings account and 25% into investments. I don't know, but I do want to start investing somewhere for him. I'm watching a lot of videos on, what life is going to be like for youngsters. I don't mean to get depressing, but there's a lot of videos on layoffs, and to be honest, the majority of them are in America, but I'm sure it's happening here in the UK as well. And I'm worried about him. And I can't do a lot. I don't earn a lot. My husband earns an okay amount, but he is not a high earner either. And we've got nothing for ourselves saved really, which is why I'm doing this now. But I really want to get my son off to the best possible start, and I think investment's going to be the only way forward for him really. Obviously he may get a really great paying job, but you know, we can't really count on that. So yeah, that's my plan. I think I need to read up on it because I don't know anything about investing. So my cat's insurance is $17.80. My rabbit's insurance is £44.19. She's going to be 11 next month. Oh, she's such an old little girl. I love her so much. She's so sassy. She's adorable, and she's got so much life left in her. She's amazing. So yeah, it's her birthday next month. Premiere Pro, so this is my editing software. I pay $21.98 a month for that. Life insurance is, my writing, so sorry. I'm so sorry about my writing. It's really bad. I'll come down and try and make it a little bit better. $11.39 for life insurance. Google One storage is $1.59. And my vet health plan for my cat is $9.49. And then food this month is 5 Mondays, which is when we do our food shop. So food is $300 this month, and I'm going to aim to save 50 of that. My husband gives me this money, so this won't be included in this £1,047. We'll add £50 onto this amount because that's what I intend to save. And then rabbit bedding is getting nothing again because we've still got loads left. I don't think it will last into April, but that's okay. Pet supplies, I bought quite a lot of like kibble and pellets last month, so I'm going to put 10 there this month. Hopefully that will be enough. Lint roll, I've got tons of lint roll, so that's a 0. And then we have a school trip, £25. So this month we have to pay £100. I've got the £25 brought over from February, plus my 25, and then my husband will put his 100 in. Next month, I'm going to continue to take 25 out of my budget and use my envelope for school trips, which is for another school trip at the start of next year. So I'm just going to take from that for now and then reimburse that from I think May and June, and then that will be fully reimbursed. Gifts, putting 25 into my gifts fund, and then social, put 20 into my social, and then buffer of £50 like always. And then we're on to things that are just specific to this month. So in March, it's going to be Mother's Day in the UK. I don't know about the US, but in the UK it's at the end of March this year. So I'm just going to put Mum. We're putting 17. I've already bought her some stuff, and that came out of February's money. So I bought her some hand cream and some nice licorice chocolates. I think I'm going to just put £10 in her card so she can get herself a pint of Guinness. I'm not sure it would stretch to 2, but a pint of Guinness and maybe a bag of crisps or something at the pub. I don't live near her. Obviously I would take her out for a drink, but because I don't live near her, I thought that would be quite nice because they'll probably go to the pub. Although my mum isn't doing too well at the moment. She's waiting for surgery. She needs to get one of her discs in her back shaved. So she's in a lot of pain. She can't do a lot. It's making her feel really down. And she's been told potentially 13 weeks before the surgery date. So she's trying to stay positive, and she's hoping for more of a 4 to 6 week wait. But yeah, she's not doing well. So she might save that till after the surgery, and once she's feeling a bit better, fingers crossed, she can go out and treat herself. But yeah, and then I'll have a little bit of money there for a card and maybe one more little gift. Post office to send my mum's stuff, £10. So I'm going to sell my mum's things. It's also my stepmom's birthday. I managed to pay for all of her gifts in February, so all her gifts are bought and came out of the February budget. But the post office amount also includes sending her items off as well. And then we had I'm trying to think. My son's best friend's birthday party was yesterday. I'm recording this on the 3rd of March. So his birthday was on the 2nd, so we put money in his card. We put 15 in, 750 for my half. Again, we bought his card last month, but we put some £15 in his card for him to, spend on Fortnite or Brawl Stars or whatever they're playing now. And then I think it's the book fair at my son's school, because we've got World Book Day coming up this week, and I think that they are doing a book fair. I don't know if it's this week or next week, but I'm going to put 5 in for me and 5 for my husband, £10, so he can get himself a book, and if he wants to buy himself a second one, he can take some of his own money. Then, even though it's World Book Day, I managed to get all the costume items, and when I say all the costume items, we're not doing very much for it. My son has chosen to go as a boy called Hamish, character called Hamish, and he's just like a boy, and he's got a big H on the front of his top. So I bought some hemming web and some yellow ribbon and ironed on the H, so that cost barely anything. And I also have to do World Book Day because I work in school, so I'm dressing up as a pirate. So I got myself a kid's the little pirate swords, I can't think what you call it, like a small cutlass, and a earring, a giant gold earring hoop thing. So I got that. I've already got a striped top. I've got little black boots, and my son's got a skull and crossbone bandana, so I'm going to put that in my hair, and that should be enough, really. Especially when I don't work in a primary school, I work in a secondary school, so and I work with year 11, so that will be fun. Not. So then we've also got a school trip for my son. That's towards the end of March, just a small school trip, and that is £9. Well, it's actually £19.50 in total, but £9.75 for my half. And then so that's it. So let's see, we should have enough for savings challenge, but it's going to be very minimal. So I'm just going to work that out, and then we'll see how much, if anything, we've got left to put towards the savings challenge. Okay, so I did add on this amount here, the £7.24 that was brought forward from February, and that left us with £5.77 left to go into savings challenge. So normally the roll of the dice for my savings challenges is worth £5, so I'll do one for £5 and one for 77 pence, because every penny counts. So let me first of all just stuff my gift and my social envelopes with that amount, and then we can do a quick savings challenge, a very quick savings challenge. Okay, so we have £20 going into social. Let me just get that in the right place. Yeah, we've got £20 going into social. So let's see how much we have in here now. Now this money all stays in my bank account, which is why I've got prop money. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 67, 98, and that's because I've already paid for our Chessington tickets. So we'll put another 20 in April, so that would bring us to 87.98, and that's enough to pay for. I've got a dinner with girls, like my girlies, and Chessington, so that will pay for that. That's perfect. And then we're just saving for London then in September. And then we have 25 for gifts. Put them into the correct denominations. Let's do the tens first. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 510, 210. However, I've just remembered we've still got this money here from the second child benefit. So half of this is going to go into the gifts fund. So I'm just going to go grab more prop money and we'll pop it in with this. Okay, so I've had to, because it's 5120, I've had to like just write the 120 on a piece of paper. So we've got 5120 as well going into gifts. So what have we got now? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 120. So 261.20. Okay, so 261.20. I'm just going to write that down. 261.20. I'm just going to put box here. 261.20. So that's what should be in there. Okay, so let's put that in the envelope first. So we are aiming to get to 420 in this envelope before it switches over to Christmas. So let's put that to one side, and we do have our little saver thing. So we were at 185, so we need 26, and then gosh, like barely anything. So I've run out of red pen, so it's going to have to be half blue, half red. Actually, I did bring a gold pen up, but too late, I've done it in blue now. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we want to get to this cake here. I'm not going to Dixie Panita will be here all day while I'm covering in. So how many cakes would I have left after that? I'll have a look in a second. This is so exciting. So this is for my son's birthday, and because he's a little one, well, he'll be 11 this year, he still has a party and cake and all that. So it's not just birthday presents, it's like the whole shebang. So I'll just check that that's right. So there's 6 per row, so that's 24, 25, 26, and then we've got a tiny little bit to fill in on this one. Oops, I don't know why I went down into the main cake on that one. Oh well, done now. I'm making a right mess of it. So yeah, so we've got 12, 13, 14, 15 and almost 16 cakes left to fill in. So £160 left, just over £160 left to go. And we will, no, just under 160. And we will have got all of his birthday amount sorted out, and then we can start focusing on Christmas. The latest that this will be filled in will be July. That's on the bare minimum that we'll get coming in from different areas. So I'm hoping that actually I'll be able to do it earlier. But July will be the latest, and then August onwards I can start saving for Christmas. So that's so good for me. I've never saved for Christmas before. It's always been sort of use my pay packet from October, November, December, or November, December, and then credit card. Last year I didn't use my credit card. We had a very budget Christmas, and yeah, that was the first time I haven't spent on my credit card. I was so proud, but this year I wanted to have more money so it could be a bit better Christmas, but still not going on the credit card. So yeah, super exciting. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. And now I have to put into my occasions fund. So this amount here, so 51.20 has gone into gift fund. But the other half is going into my occasions. Yes, occasions. Don't know why I said it like that. Occasions. My occasions fund, which is to supplement other gifts for other people throughout the year if I don't have enough in a given month. I'm trying to pay for everything out of my wage for that kind of thing. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Halloween, Easter, all of that sort of stuff, and other people's birthdays. I don't think weddings would come into the picture, but you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, if I need a little bit for supplement, I'm going to dip into the occasions envelope. So I'm just going to grab that and put the rest in there. Okay, so I've run out of, well, mainly I've run out of prop money. I need to print some more off at work. But so I've just popped it on a piece of paper. I know it's not great, but I don't want to be spending money on prop money. So in occasions, we've currently got £3.59 plus this, so £54.79 now. I know it's just a piece of scrap paper, but it does the job, guys. You don't need pretty stuff. Pretty stuff is nice, but I don't want to be spending money on pretty stuff at the moment when I've got debt to pay off. So we've got 54, nearly £55 in occasions. I really hope not to spend that, because basically whatever's not spent in occasions will get put towards my Christmas budget as well. So I would say by the time Halloween is gone, whatever is left will go into the Christmas gift fund. So yeah, I don't want to dip into it. It will be just strictly if necessary. So yeah, I have got a bit of a plan ahead. Sorry, this is turning into a long video, but yeah, I've got a bit of a plan ahead for the summer months. August is really expensive. It's the summer holidays. It's my mum's birthday, my birthday, my sister's birthday, and my best friend's birthday. You also got to kind of get ahead for uniform for the next year, and stationery. My ESET, my software security on my laptop, that renews in August. So July, I want to be ahead in July and yeah, put something towards gifts. You know, try and put as much towards it as possible in July. Yeah, so hopefully won't have to dip into occasions, because I'm going to be a little bit ahead of things where I can. But that's where we're at. Right, I want to quickly now just roll for this savings challenge, £5.77, and then you guys can go. So yeah, just bear with me. So I really want to treat myself to a prettier dice, like a pink one. Yeah, maybe next month I might treat myself. So we have a roll of the dice. Sorry, I'm out of breath. So if it lands on 1, it will be for debt, 2 for savings, 3 for hubby, 4 gifts, 5 school trip, and 6 rewards. So let's see where the first amount will fall. 4, so that is going into gifts. So let's get, I'm so not organised today. So I've got another £5 out of the money. So another £5 going into gifts. I've just put the gifts thingy-bob away. So another £5. So I think we will get it to around about there. Oh no, £5 is half a cake, isn't it? So it's just over halfway on here. So that brings us to, what did I say? So we've got 6, 12, 24, 26, 26, £266.20, I think, 266.20 in there. Okay, fair enough. Let's see where the 77p is going. Very excited. No, I'm not having that. No, okay, so another 77p into gifts. Oh, well, you know, it was fate. So I am going to just change this to 97, so £1.97. You can't fight fate. So yeah, we'll leave the cake as it is, because it's getting a little bit difficult to work out the fractions on the cake. So gifts has done really well. So that is it for today, guys. I'm sorry it was such a long video. Normally I would do the savings challenge as a separate video, but obviously when it was just 2 rolls of the dice, it wasn't going to be worth it. But next month, spoiler alert, I think we're going to have at least £100 to put into savings challenge. Fingers crossed, unless something crazy happens. So yeah, that will be a good one. I'm excited because I like doing the savings challenge when I've got a bit more money. So thank you so much for watching. I think I've remembered everything. I hope you guys have had a great February and a great start to your March. Remember to track your spending if you are, wanting to save or, put more money towards debt this year. Just track your spending and, try and come up with clever solutions for things. If you want something, there might be a cheaper way of getting it, or look for discounts, look for, obviously, compare things online, or consider secondhand, consider borrowing. There's a book that I really want and I'm holding out, and this is really hard for me because I love books, but I am happy to wait it out. Yeah, I'm so tempted to get it, but I'm being really good for as long as I possibly can. I'm also holding out for a haircut, but more on that next month. Definitely can't afford that this month. But yeah, be great. Have a great March. Happy saving. Just have a lovely start to your spring. And I'll see you mid-March for a mid-month review. See you later, guys. Bye.